Welcome back to the Crud Duds Enderal. I'm Dave.
I'm Neil.
We just returned for our trip to a phone party or something, can't remember.
We went to a beach party with some skeletons.
Now I know exactly what we're going to do.
What are we going to do?
There is something we failed to do before.
Who are you?
You don't want to know, kid.
You don't need to know. First of all, I wish I knew where our house exactly was so I could find it easily.
We're lost.
It's somewhere around here.
Let ourselves into every house in the city. One of them has to be
Or
ours.
are we not in the right area? Is this our house in this horrible underground place?
That's not good for
That's
anything.
it.
Carbon footprint. Oh, here we are.
Hey!
There's an open part.
Someone knocked my dragonfly off there.
Poltergeist activity.
Ah, well, to be fair, it's probably Casper. I mean, we know who the poltergeists are in our house. Okay, here we go.
Drop it like a sock.
Oh.
Where is our kitchen so we can do some like Snoop and Martha? Do we have a
Where's all
kitchen?
my eyeballs and things that are stuck on the side? They're all gone. There we go, Neil. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, I mean, good's relative. I've just noticed there is no bathroom or kitchen.
Neil, this is like the Middle Ages.
They still had kitchens.
Yeah, they didn't have bathrooms then, Neil.
But, mate, you cannot just be chodding in the middle of the
No, of course not. Okay, Neil, let me explain it to you. What we're talking about in bathroom terms is a full front fresh air orifice with a wide capacity gutter installation below.
You mean you crap out of the window?
Okay, now we are going to go find a signpost so we can get the heck out of Ark ASAP.
Oh, God.
Like,
Wandering around here at night is just going to lead to some sort of ball ache.
don't worry, as soon as we find a signpost we can get out.
Hungry?
Here it is, here it is.
You're an adventure.
Get us out.
Main gate, that's what we want. And here we are. We are outside of Ark. Which way is the, how do we... That's Ark, so we head this way.
So we head this way, yeah. That would make sense.
I'm just trying to orient myself, that I recognise where the heck I am. What would you do if a bloke just came up to you and whispered quietly in your ear, "Evening"?
Where am I?
You're in Enderal, just leaving Ark.
Automatically deploy Casper, defense plan Charlie.
Hang on, I'm confused as to my location.
What is the Dark Valley and can we visit it?
I want to go to the west. I'm sure we can, you know, but I'm afraid if we visit there we might just be murdered again.
So
I
we're
know
going
exactly
for a hike.
where we're going.
We're going Bear Grylls through the woods.
Well, there's a place we visited before. Whoa! Hang on, I almost teleported back to town there. I have a feeling that a bear being hit with fireballs in the face would actually retreat. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a bear expert.
I do know that if I had fireballs and threatened Bonjela, I would retreat.
You have made that joke before.
You like Bonjela?
No. Can't say I've ever needed it.
If we got an email in the Crud Duds account from Bonjela offering to sponsor us, what's our line on that? How do we approach it?
Oh, we just approach it with a, if you need to smear some stuff on your mouth off, so we recommend Jella.
But they're like, we like the idea that people need fireballs. We want
Sorry,
you to
I
do
couldn't
that.
hear you. over the sounds of.
They're like, we've got some solid science that we can't let you see. That if you use Bonjela to treat fireballs, it's 99% more effective than other remedies on the market. Would you be okay with that?
I'm perfectly okay with you making any statements you want, but I'm not making medical statements that may be unethical or lead to serious complications down the line.
Like what, for example?
Well, like if we provide medical advice and someone's hurt or injured or killed from our medical advice, then we'll be in trouble, Neil. Not complicated.
Do you think it's likely there will be casualties from people slapping Bonjela on their neck?
Well, that's why I had to cut that whole thing about you saying how you could treat yourself for by putting a light bulb up your bum.
No, I said just leave an AK by the bodies.
No, I will cut that because I said that. COVID just there. Not serious.
I'm gonna cut Cyrus.
Runaway prisoners. Why are runaway prisoners attacking me? I'm not part of the criminal justice system. They should welcome us and be like, oh.
That guy just got tangoed.
And you know when you've been tangoed. Other soft drinks are available. They're nice try, mate. Nice. Loot. I can hear people just having a conversation, completely oblivious to people just being murdered around them.
It's just like, yeah, I didn't like him anyway. Okay.
You're fired! Worthy of Arnie himself. I'll give myself a little bit more health.
Do you think he'd like enjoy our videos?
Well, I'm sure if he was asked, he'd say he would, even if he didn't. Even if he's never heard of them. I enjoyed very much. He just wants to be, you know. I mean,
He'd be like, do they have positive message about climate change and vegetarian diet? We're like, yeah, why not?
is he a vegetarian now?
I think so, actually, yeah.
Sure. I remember him like drinking raw
I am
eggs.
definitely sure he is, because they just did this whole. There was a film, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was him and Jackie Chan and a lot of people, like documentary film, about how the vegetarian.
Yeah, I was about to say, because he's done a lot of films now. That doesn't necessarily. Documentary is an important word there.
It's a documentary film about how switching to a vegetarian diet. Let's pull that shit up, Jamie. And I can't remember what it's called though. Let's have a look.
Was it called Commando? Because I have news. I have a story for you now. He didn't really go to Mars. You're not going to take me to the cooler on Mars. I must get this toy for my child, Junior.
It's the mashup. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger is full of praise for a vegan diet. The former bodybuilding champ is now almost entirely powered by plants. Schwarzenegger has revealed he's now ditched meat and dairy in favour of Beyond Meat and almond milk, while egg is the only non-vegan ingredient he still consumes.
So he's actually not just a vegetarian, he's a vegan.
He's a vegan, he's taking it next level, bro. We should go vegan now.
I don't think we should. On the grounds I don't want to.
Get to the chopper!
Also, Arnold didn't get, big and muscular while being a vegan. And didn't become successful when he was vegan. He did that afterwards. So, if people want to turn me into a multi-millionaire, then I'll go vegan afterwards.
Consider that a divorce.
You blew my cover! There you go.
You promised you'd kill me last. I lied.
Yeah.
Or my personal favourite of all time. My friend is dead tired.
Oh, because I've killed him.
Dead tired, yes. That might not actually be my favourite one if I think about it though.
That's
Your
it.
luggage. That's a good one. What's your favourite Arnie film, Dave?
I don't know, Predator maybe?
Yeah,
Just thinking off the top
Predator
of
is
my head.
like
Predator's
legit one of the
pretty
best action films of the
good.
80s.
Or, no, actually, it's Terminator 2, come on.
Oh, Terminator, no, mate. That's not the Stallion stuff I like. I find the first one's good. Second one, nobody can dispute it's not a good film. It's just it doesn't light my candle like I don't know, like Commando or Predator.
I prefer it to Commando.
It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's...
Or, what else do I like from good old Not Junior.
No,
Junior's not my #1 Arnold movie.
I think Genie is a little bit midlife crisis. I feel like doing something else. How much money can you pay me?
What else? Total Recall was good fun.
Total Recall is it's
It's
alright.
not Max Arnie though. It's mostly
Yeah, it's like a film with Arnie in rather than an Arnie film.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's good, but it's not good because it's Arnie.
No, I
I
agree.
mean, to be fair, the new one they made, the remake without Arnie, wasn't very good, so maybe I'm wrong about that.
I think, bear in mind at the time he made it, he was the world's biggest movie star as well. And we're all conditioned for little boys from the 80s to love Arnold Schwarzenegger, so maybe it's not. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think he was actually good though, so...
Yeah, it's not a bad movie for sure. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, a very underrated one I saw again recently. Eraser's pretty good. Having watched it after 20 years.
Eraser?
Yeah.
Oh, you've just been erased. What's the
End
other?
of Days is a good late one.
That was okay.
I'm trying to think what else there is. But it's all the classics. Running Man, Red Heat.
Running Man, yes, that's pretty good. Running Man. Yes.
Every year, I enter the mates, win the opportunity to hang out with Arnie Orson. And every year, I never win.
I don't know who Keratos is, but he attacked me. And now he's dead.
He's gone to Jesus. Yes, it's important.
Yeah, we give him the
Rich.
taint as well. I bet I know what that unlocked.
I tell you what are Arnie films that everybody else loves and I think are crap. Conan.
Conan, you didn't like Conan!
No.
Listen, Crom, if you don't give me what I want, go to hell!
Yeah, I did do.
Conan was
yeah.
okay. I like
It's
that
not-
bit with the dwarf. And he was like, I've got to rescue the baby. That was a great bit of Conan.
It's not who is your daddy and what does he do?
You mean you like your favourite Arnie is Kindergarten Cop?
It's a good one. I think it's a superior early 90s comedy film.
It's okay. Next should be telling me you love Jingle All the Way.
Do you know what? I've seen most of them. I've never seen that one. The other one I've never seen is the bodybuilding one.
What, where he's like, I'm coming in the gym, I'm coming here, I'm coming
Yeah, that
over there,
one.
and you're like,
That
oof, TMI,
For some reason,
Arnie.
that never appealed to me. I don't know why.
A pumping iron. That's what it's called, isn't it?
Pumping
Yeah.
iron.
It's the sensation I have when I'm working out. Yes.
It makes me feel funny in my palm. Den mein Hosen!
What's the point in disarming a trap if it triggers the trap anyway?
I think it's such a stupid mechanic in this game. I have no like words.
Okay.
Oh, so I was just googling. Apparently, there's an Arnie 2021 fitness festival in Birmingham next year.
Mm-hmm.
And for some extremely cheap amount of money, we can get our picture taken with him.
I'm not too bothered.
Are you trying to tell me not to spend a couple of grand on getting us a picture of Arnie?
Yes, yes I am. I listen. There are pictures of Arnie on the internet. I have Photoshop. We could save ourselves some money.
Bruv, we can meet one of our heroes, and hopefully this
Neil
time
is no longer my
like a
friend.
dickhead.
My new friend is Arnie, and then I just Photoshop myself next to him. Done.
I'll turn out there, be like, I'm Mr. Saltstick, I love you so much. He'd be like, yes, that is nice. Let me speak to your friend.
Yeah, either that or he'd be like, I don't care. Go back to the queue. I have 100 people who are telling me exactly the same thing as you today.
Why did you queue jump? How old are you?
See, I've never been big on the celebrities now. I don't care.
But you wouldn't be excited if we got to meet Arnie.
Nah, not really.
And he's like, David, I like you.
I'm like, oh, that's nice. Have you subscribed to my channel?
Can we take this picture of you in Crud Duds merch quickly? Thanks. And just grab us a quick interview.
See, I'm less excited by actors and celebrities and things than most people are, I think. I
You're
just think
excited to meet Dickie Dawkins.
Yes, but he's not an actor. See
He
the
was
difference?
excited to meet you, that's why he ignored me.
And I wasn't that excited. I mean, I was like, hi, how you doing?
So, oh, I'd like a glass of white wine, please. I'm going to passively aggressively sip it. I'll just manage to spend a fortune.
Well, to be fair, he has to put up with, some really obnoxious people in the audience and coming up
Oh,
and asking.
mate, it drives me crazy when people call him Richard, like, and you, and someone walks up to me and is like, oh, I do, I'll be like,
Yeah. And then there's another guy who came up to him and was like, I'm your best friend, Dickie. Can I get you to write your name on my chest? And he was like, sorry again. Neil, I told you before, you've got to stop following me.
yeah, I just did that free front of us, you had about 12 books. And the woman from the publishing company was like, we're only signing the new one. And he got shitty.
Yeah, but you can't have to put these rules in place.
I mean,
Otherwise,
like,
he will
some
be there all day.
paper books in complete shit show.
I'm just selling them on the internet. Completely out of magical juice. Okay, I need...
Where else? We've been on a lot of adventures, you know. That's just one of them.
It's the only one Neil remembers, though. And it brings up every single time. Every single one of our videos, Neil just goes on and on about Richard Dawkins.
There was that time we went to Nottingham and met Grungamunga.
We did meet Grungamunga.
That's true.
Nobody knows who Grungamunga is, though, apart from us.
And people working at the Games Workshop in Oxford.
In Oxford, yeah.
Who did their best to answer technical questions about the impending Hawk invasion of the home counties.
Just give him a little tinkle and be like, hello, it's me, Grungamunga.
Grungamunga.
I bet they were sad when they stopped getting calls from Grungamunga. That was like, because if you work in a terrible store, in case anyone doesn't know, Neil used to prank call on his own without my assistance.
No. We
Games Workshop as like when we were kids, obviously, as Grungamunga, the Orc chieftain.
the Orc boss.
And here's the thing, I didn't think of it as... Neil was like, this is super naughty. I never really thought it was, because I'm like, to be fair, they probably have a rather boring day job for the most day, and this is probably quite amusing to them to have some moron ring up and being like, I'm an orc!
Prepare to be pillaged in your booty.
They probably enjoyed it very much, so probably like, oh, this is very... I think they put you on speakerphone when you used to ring up.
Yeah, I seem to recall. Yes.
I don't know if they did it because they thought this would put you off, but they're like, well, I'm performing for an audience now.
They were quite wrong because we like performing for audiences. Hence our hobby.
Hence this, yeah. Grungamunga!
This was an early outlier of creating your own YouTube content.
This is before you could do this. Is what you had to do just to call for
Yeah.
help. Ring Games Workshop was Grungamunga.
Do you remember
I don't think
when we
they
went there in person as well?
Yeah, but they never. They weren't running any games that day. Otherwise,
Get the
Grungamunga
joke
could
as
have.
well. I'm like, what the f***? I'm Grungamunga, you heads.
It's probably a different person, Neil. And
Right.
also, we phoned them when you were teenagers, and when we actually went there, we were adults. So it's like,
One of us was at a blue chip university. The other was digging holes. Yes, shining his boots.
right, do you remember this cave, Neil?
Yes.
Quick save. Now we are going to go through this cave and kill all the horrible things in here. And this time we won't retreat.
No retreat, no surrender.
Right,
Until all those tent pegs are immaculately polished.
that's right. That's the British Army motto. Got to get those tent pegs shiny as hell. Because what would you do, Neil, if you was out there and you had a dirty tent peg?
Well, to be honest,
Big
the
problem.
battles have been lost if we look at historical examples of not having clean shovels and tent pegs.
Yeah.
I can't think of one, but I'm sure it's happened.
No, nor can I.
So yeah, that was a huge waste of half a decade of my life. Yeah.
They paid you and you got a driving license and...
yeah, I got a driving. That was a great trade-off. Spent most of my 20s as a basket case for a driving license.
There you go. Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
And are you sure you weren't crazy before you went in?
I don't think so.
0 dear.
On the bright side now, well-adjusted, happy adult.
Well, now no, let's not lie.
Oh yeah.
You're happier.
Happy
Oh, I didn't mean to take that shovel. Oh, I've got to polish it. What Neil does every day, he just gets out all his tent pegs, he's got to polish them.
It's still even now, I sing the national anthem and polish my tent pegs.
Just, he shows up in his room and he goes, oh! I don't know. He's got his little orc figurine set out and he's like, why is this room not clean, Grungamanga? You're not wearing a clean hat, are you? 50 press ups.
I'm throwing all this shit out the window and we're gonna f***ing start again. Like, no, Dad, get out of my head. I want to go to art college.
You can go to art college, Neil. You can.
Yeah, I can now. I'm like almost 40. Yeah, I can. You're right. Not when I was 17 and I could have been in the friggin' Mighty Boosh. No.
To be fair, I think you'd have missed the Mighty Boosh. You'd had to be in something more modern than that. Because you'd have been going to like special training to do the defense things. Ooh. Gems.
I don't know. I mean, in fairness, we did try and write a sitcom at one point, but didn't really commit to it. So
That's true. We did.
done a bit of stand-up too. So I mean, I guess ultimately after handwritten books, of course, but I kind of wish I did it when I was 17.
Well, everyone wishes that though, don't they? Everyone was like, if I could do that when I was 17 and do that all again, with all the modern knowledge and experience and intelligence I have now, well, yeah. It would doubtlessly be pretty good.
You were partying it up in the big smoke watch, I was living 30 man.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd do that again. Well, either that or I just use all my future knowledge to like manipulate all the stock markets and become incredibly successful just randomly. But Dave, it's 2019. Why are you investing so much money in masks?
What do you, Dave? I know I've spoke to Little Joe, but what do you mean you've come back in time from 2020 to tell me not to do it? Grungamunga?
Trust me, Neil. Don't go to Canada.
I feel like this is.
To be fair, though, if I was like, you know, suddenly nailing every stock market, winning the lottery 4 times in a row, you'd be like, yeah, maybe you have come back from the future.
I mean, I'd be like,
This is some very compelling evidence. That's how you'd know someone was actually coming back from the future, if they could do stuff like that, because they'd be, you know. Although I wouldn't win the lottery that many times.
yeah, we don't want to give the game away.
Yeah, because as soon as
Time
some
police will turn up.
yeah, as soon as well, even the regular police, as soon as some nefarious CIA agent figures out that you're actually a time traveller, well, you're going to a black site where they're going to question you extensively.
Just imagine that, get a phone call. Neil, can you break me out of Guantanamo? I'll be like, oh, yeah, probably actually these days. Yeah, that maybe.
Yeah, I've come back from the future. Apparently, I got sent to Guantanamo the last time, so we need to redo this again. It's like a save game; we just keep reloading. It keeps getting worse every time.
Do I ever get?
Dear, oh dear. Disavow.
Disavow all knowledge.
How do these demon things manage to put a trap in here? I mean, no offence, but I don't think they appear to have...
Is that one called Yeti?
Oh, this one has actually got... It's a named demon. It's got its own name. Oop. I appear to have fallen.
It's the 4th dimension.
No, I just walked off a cliff backwards.
That is a fantastic voice.
Okay, well, Vadim. Thanks for the stuff. See, Neil, last time we ran away because we got killed repeatedly. This time it's easy. And it's because I switched to a more powerful magical spell.
It is true.
There's also a lot of quick silver. Silver. Do I want to mine silver?
No.
Might be worth something. Oh, I don't even have a pickaxe. Is there a pickaxe immediately here? No. In that case, just remember that there's silver in the silver mine.
Dave, I have a pressing date in about 4 minutes.
A pressing date? Date with whom?
No, at the moment I just got to go to Tesco's.
Oh, fair enough. Well then, in that case, we will make our way to the exit of this cave, and catch up with our adventures on the next episode of the Crud Duds Play Enderal. Remember to like and subscribe, and you can follow us on Twitter, etc.
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Parler, Tumblr.
And we're even on BitChute, so if you don't want to support Google, there you go.